Welcome back. In less than a week, Yemen's coast saw the arrival of hundreds of migrants from the Horn of Africa, despite the risks and harsh conditions they face. Authorities managed to rescue more than 183 from human traffickers, but warned of growing strain on their ability to respond. With limited resources, officials say they are unable to accommodate the influx or stop the flow toward that border. This report has more details.
Despite the harsh treatment faced by illegal migrants arriving from the Horn of Africa to Yemen, the country's coasts received hundreds of them in less than a week. Authorities freed more than 183 people from the clutches of smugglers amid complaints about their inability to accommodate these numbers or prevent their flow to border areas. Informed sources confirmed that despite government efforts to counter the flow of illegal migrants and curb this phenomena, the economic conditions facing the country amid the confrontation with the Houthis have contributed to the expansion of smuggling by sea and land. According to the sources, smugglers have changed their departure points from the Somali coast to the eastern coast of Yemen instead of the coast of Djibouti, which had been the most important smuggling route to the country's western coast. Sources explain that smuggling activities within Yemeni territory have accompanied this shift. Smugglers are actively transporting illegal migrants upon their arrival on the country's coasts, taking them to border areas. According to the information, the smugglers transport the migrants to the border areas and then inform them that they are on the outskirts of the Gulf states and that they must cross the border on foot. Sources also indicate that migrants are transported to near the Yemeni border with the Gulf states after being detained for several weeks, forcing them to pay sums of money in dollars as a condition for transporting them to the border area. Those who refuse or are unable to pay are subject to inhumane treatment until their families submit to these demands. The Security Media Center of the Ministry of Interior of Government announced the arrival of a boat carrying 150 illegal African migrants to the coast of Radum district in Shabwa, eastern Yemen, on the first day of Eid al-Adha. The majority of the migrants were Ethiopian nationals, comprising 100 men and 42 women, along with 8 Somali nationals, while the Yemeni Ministry of Interior confirmed that it was taking the necessary security and legal measures against illegal migrants who continue to flow to the country's coasts. It stated that a first batch of migrants had arrived a few days earlier on the coast of the same district, numbering 170 migrants of both Ethiopian and Somali nationalities. During the past 2 months of March and April, security authorities in Shabwa Governorate recorded the arrival of more than 1,193 illegal migrants from the Horn of Africa. These migrants joined the hundreds who had arrived in Yemen in recent months, while the number of migrants last year exceeded 60,000.